There's a certain sci-fi comedy that has stood the test of time, not because it was sleek or visionary, but because it grabbed the biggest pop culture phenomenon of the late 70s, slapped it across the face, and shoved it headfirst into a blender of slapstick, Jewish humor, and fourth-wall-breaking absurdity. It was loud, irreverent, gleefully stupid, and absolutely knew what it was. It didn't want to be Star Wars. It wanted to pants Star Wars in front of its girlfriend. And it worked. It took the galaxy far, far away and dragged it kicking and screaming through every low-budget trope and pun imaginable, leaving behind a trail of broken Schwartz rings and one very traumatized stunt double. You know the one. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today we're diving headfirst into news that's about as surprising as finding a Jawa in a pawn shop. Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis are dusting off the leather jackets and massive headgear to return for a sequel to that very same iconic parody from 1987. Yep, Lone Star and Dark Helmet are back. Amazon MGM Studios is throwing more money into franchise expansion than a Sith Lord at a Death Stick convention, and now they're reviving the one property that has managed to remain a cult favorite without ever being milked dry. Until now. Joining them are Kiki Palmer, in a mystery role that's probably a social media savvy princess or space TikToker, and Pullman's son, Louis Pullman, who I assume is here to carry on the family legacy of dodging giant hairdryers in space. Let's be real. This move makes sense. MGM is now Amazon's Toybox, and if they're already stretching Bond thinner than a knockoff Stormtrooper's plastic armor, it was only a matter of time before they rifled through the rest of the 80s archive. Frankly, I'm just shocked we haven't heard about reboots of Species or Stargate yet. Although I've probably cursed us all just by saying it out loud. But even with that corporate cynicism bubbling underneath, I can't help but smile at this one. Because come on, Rick Moranis was the guy when I was a kid. Whether he was shrinking the children, busting ghosts, or singing to a bloodthirsty houseplant from outer space in Little Shop of Horrors, he had that rare blend of nerdy charm and comedic timing that just stuck with you. Honestly, the only way this sequel could go wrong is if it doesn't let Moranis go full Dark Helmet again. And if it somehow forgets that Mel Brooks' greatest superpower is making fun of everything, including himself. Mel Brooks is back too, reprising his role as Yogurt because apparently even merchandising lasts forever. And that alone gives this film a shred of hope. The original was pure parody gold, a reminder that not everything needs to be taken so damn seriously. Especially in an era where every space opera has to come with trauma arcs, multiverse charts, and discourse on Reddit. And let's face it, Star Wars was the big thing when I was growing up. It was everywhere. Toys, lunchboxes, underpants, cereal, you name it. So to have a film come along that just dunked on it so thoroughly, that was cathartic. It was what you put on when you'd had enough of lightsabers and needed a little stupidity with your space lasers. I'm not mad that this is happening. I'm surprised it took this long. It might be corporate necromancy at work, but it's the kind I'll allow. As long as the Schwartz is still strong with this one. And if it all goes wrong, hey, at least I'll always have the memories of Rick Moranis serenading Audrey II with a song and a terrified whimper. Now that's cinema. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.